Borneo War, Falklands War, Gulf War, Balkans War, Sierra Leone Civil War, Afghanistan War, Iraq War, and many other covert operations. The Special Reconnaissance Regiment, SRR, was formed in 2005 as a joint service unit that specialized in surveillance and intelligence gathering. The SRR was created from elements of the 14 Intelligence Company, the Special Boat Service, and other military intelligence units. The SRR is involved in counterterrorism, counterproliferation, and other sensitive operations. The Special Forces Support Group, SFSG, was formed in 2006 as a joint service unit that specialized in providing support to other Special Forces units. The SFSG was created from elements of the Parachute Regiment, the Royal Marines, and the RAF Regiment. The SFSG is involved in providing combat support, force protection, helicopter assault, and other capabilities to enhance special operations. The 18 UKSF Signal Regiment was formed in 2005 as a joint service unit that specialized in providing communications and information system support to other Special Forces units. The 18 UKSF Signal Regiment was created from elements of the Royal Corps of Signals, the Royal Marines, and the Royal Air Force. The 18 UKSF Signal Regiment is involved in providing secure communications, electronic warfare, cyber operations, and other technical support to enhance special operations. The Joint Special Forces Aviation Wing, JSFAW, was formed in 2001 as a joint service unit that specialized in providing aviation support to other Special Forces units. The JSFAW was created from elements of the Army Air Corps, the Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm, and the Royal Air Force. The JSFAW is involved in providing helicopter transport, helicopter insertion, helicopter gunship, fixed-wing transport, fixed-wing reconnaissance, and other air support to enhance special operations. These units form the core of the UK Special Forces Directorate, which was established in 1987 under the command of a Director Special Forces, DSF. The DSF has control over both Army and Navy Special Forces units, as well as joint service units that support them. The DSF reports directly to the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, and has access to strategic resources and decision-making. The UK Special Forces Directorate is supported by No. 47th Squadron RAF, which provides tactical transport aircraft for special operations. It is also supported by various intelligence agencies, such as MI5, MI6, GCHQ, Defense Intelligence, Joint Intelligence Committee, National Security Council, etc. The UK Special Forces Directorate operates under a policy of secrecy and discretion. The Government and Ministry of Defence, MOD, have a policy of not commenting on or confirming any UKSF activities or operations. In addition, serving members of UKSF are required to sign a confidentiality contract that prevents them from disclosing any information for life without prior approval from MOD. This policy is intended to protect UKSF personnel, sources, methods, capabilities, allies, partners, missions, objectives, etc. The UK Special Forces Directorate is one of the most elite and respected military formations in the world. It has a long history of excellence and innovation in conducting unconventional warfare across various domains and environments. It has a reputation for being highly professional, adaptable, versatile, resilient, courageous, loyal, disciplined, secretive, etc. In this section, we have explored the history and formation of UKSF Directorate. We have seen how it evolved from its origins in World War II to its current structure and role. We have also seen some of its achievements and challenges over time. In the next section, we will look at some of its current missions and operations around the world. The UK Special Forces, UKSF, are a tri-service command that includes the Special Air Service, SAS, the Special Boat Service, SBS, the Special Reconnaissance Regiment, SRR, the Special Forces Support Group, SFSG, and other specialist units. They are highly trained and secretive forces that conduct a range of missions, such as counterterrorism, hostage rescue, covert reconnaissance, direct action, and special operations. However, being part of the UKSF also comes with many challenges and controversies. One of them is the secrecy and confidentiality policy that surrounds their operations. The UKSF are subject to a strict code of silence that prohibits them from disclosing any details of their missions, identities, or activities to anyone outside their immediate chain of command. This policy is meant to protect them and their families from potential threats, as well as to preserve their operational effectiveness and security. However, it also limits their accountability and oversight by the public, the media, and even the government. For example, when Sergeant Matt Tunro became the first British soldier killed in action in Syria in March 2018, the official press release had him as from 3rd Battalion, the Parachute Regiment, his parent unit, even though he was actually a member of 22 SAS. The secrecy policy also prevents UKSF veterans from writing memoirs or speaking publicly about their experiences, unless they obtain prior approval from the Ministry of Defence (MOD). Another challenge faced by the UKSF is the legal and ethical issues that arise from their operations. The UKSF are often deployed in complex and ambiguous environments, where they have to make split-second decisions that may have life or death consequences. They may also have to operate under different rules of engagement than conventional forces, or even outside the boundaries of international law. For instance, some UKSF missions involve targeted killings of high-value targets, HVTs, in countries where Britain is not officially at war, such as Pakistan or Yemen. These missions may raise questions about the legality and morality of such actions, as well as the potential collateral damage and civilian casualties they may cause. Moreover, there have been allegations of unlawful killings and war crimes committed by some UKSF members in Afghanistan and Iraq, which have sparked investigations and lawsuits by human rights groups and lawyers. A third challenge faced by the UKSF is the operational risks and casualties they incur. The UKSF are often exposed to high levels of danger and violence in their missions, which may result in physical injuries, psychological trauma, or death. They may also face threats from hostile forces, improvised explosive devices, IEDs, friendly fire, or accidents. For example, in August 2011, 38 people were killed when a Chinook helicopter carrying U.S. Navy SEALs and British SBS operators was shot down by a Taliban rocket-propelled grenade in Afghanistan. The UKSF also suffer from a high attrition rate due to the rigorous selection and training process they have to undergo, which only accepts a small percentage of applicants. A fourth challenge faced by the UKSF is the public perception and media coverage they receive. The UKSF are often portrayed as heroes or villains by the public and the media, depending on their successes or failures. They may also be subject to sensationalism or misinformation by journalists or authors who seek to exploit their popularity or mystery. For example, some books or films about the UKSF may exaggerate or fabricate their exploits for entertainment purposes. On the other hand, some media outlets may criticize or scrutinize their actions for political or ideological reasons. The UKSF may also face pressure or interference from politicians or senior officers who want to use them for their own agendas or interests. In conclusion, being part of the UKSF is not an easy task. It requires a high level of skill, courage, discipline, and professionalism. It also entails many challenges and controversies that may affect their performance, reputation, and well-being. The UKSF have to balance their duty to serve their country with their responsibility to uphold their values and principles.